Let me see the presence of the Most High. I mean, it's good to see Israel this morning again. Hallelujah. I got a word that's going to change your life forever. Oh, my. It's going to change your life. Whew, my. I was seeking the Most High about sickness and disease. And how come his people are going through stuff and doing stuff and messing up stuff and having heart attacks and strokes and all this kind of messes. And he gave me a word that changed my life immediately. Stop losing the battle and start winning the war. I'm going to help y'all today. It might hurt a little bit, but that's okay too. I found something out that's going to change you forever. Hallelujah. Oh, yes. I'm excited because I found the answer to every sickness. I found the answer to every joint aches and headaches and back pain, and I found the answer. Somebody say glory. Ooh, my Lord. I found the answer to everything that you is dealing with. You're going to live to be 105. Somebody say glory. Glory. Hallelujah. I'm telling you. And I'm telling you, but I'm telling you now, it will challenge you. Oh, yes. But if you obey, you will live healthy forever. I'm telling you, when it came to this, I said, I'm doing this right here. Okay? Let's start.
Stop losing the battle and start winning the war. Aren't you tired of losing the battle in your mind, body, and spirit? Aren't you tired of feeling defeated in your emotions and in your circumstances? Well, first, let's make this point. The weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but are might through Yah to the pulling down of strongholds.
So stop trying to do things in your flesh. It don't work. I'm gonna do. It's gonna diet, and I'm gonna do on a diet and lose 20 pounds. And I'm gonna do it in 2 weeks. I'm gonna just. Your flesh don't work. You tried, it don't work. Is that all right? Stop trying to change. Stop trying to change things with your flesh. It does not work. Our weapons are not carnal. They're not carnal. They're not carnal. Our weapons are spiritual. Is that all right? Let's go.
We usually tire ourselves out using carnal weapons to get our point across. Can I tell you that the reason we are not winning is because we've been working with the enemy instead of against him.
With the enemy. Working with the enemy to bring us down. Oh, my. I'm telling you. Oh, it's quiet in here. Here we go. Come on.
This revelation is going to change your life for the good. You are going to achieve the answer that will be a challenge for you to carry out. But if you receive the revelation, your entire life will change. You have been trying to win a spiritual battle with fleshly tactics, and we are losing. When seeking the Most High about sickness and disease, obesity, depression, cancer, high blood pressure, skin breakouts, joint pain, HIV, heart disease, diabetes, lupus, mental illness, headaches, allergies, etc., I wanted to know why many of his people are living and or dying by these things. He gave me a dream that night that made so much sense, and actually told me what the problem is.
Now listen to this. I don't know if Naya, she here today? She here? Years ago, Naya was younger then, and she had dreams. And Naya had a dream about cows. And the cow said, "Don't eat me." And Naya cried, "I can't eat no more cow. I can't eat no more beef." She was younger then. And she was saying, I can't eat no more. I can't eat no more. We was like, "Girl, you crazy." You know, then she had a dream about eggs or something. She wanted to know how a chicken came out of an egg. She was like, "We can't eat eggs no more." And she was like, "Nah." But even though that was years ago, how about her dreams today make sense? Oh my. And a dream he gave me that night was this: that we are a fish tank, and the blood is the water, and the cells are the fish. And so I used to have a fish tank in my house. And it has to be a certain pH. If not, the fish will die. Is that right? It has to be a certain pH. If not, everything in the tank dies. So I was like, okay. He said, most of my people, their pH is out of whack. They saved, anointed, praying, and pH is jacked up. We are doing things against ourselves, and yet we want to live. Oh, it's quieter now. That's all right, though. I'm going to show you something today that tripped me out, okay? Okay, come on.
The short answer is unbalanced pH. What is pH? A measure of acidity or alkalinity of water-soluble substances. pH stands for potential of hydrogen. A pH value is a number from 1 to 14.
And this is deep. Because the pH has to be just right. It can't be all what? Acid and all alkaline. It has to be in the center of the wheel. In the center of his will. That's his perfect will. Okay, not on the left and the right, but in the center of his will. Okay, here we go.
Fish tank is our body. The water is our blood. The fish represents our cells that swim in our blood. So everything happens in that tank, body, waste, rioting, food, etc. flows in the tank. So the water, blood, in the tank, body, has to have a certain pH in order for the fish cells to live. If the pH is lower than 7.41, it's acidic.
So, that means if we having colds, headaches, joint pains, sugar diabetes, high blood, that means our blood is what? Say it again. Acid. We have too much acid. Too much flesh. Oh, I'm going to get here in a minute. Too much flesh. You got something to say? Yeah. Come on.
It's a work thing. Like when we strip and wax floors, we put wax on the floors. So we put layers on the floor. I just got that back there.
Wow.
And so if you put 7 coats, the more coats of wax you put on the floor, it shines. But we have to use a pH level of 7 neutral cleaner, or it keeps the shine.
And that's the level of pH the body has to have. 7.36.
So if you ever notice, if you take bleach or you take a harder chemical and you shine your floor, whether it's wood, whether it's ceramic tile, the shine comes off and it strips it. And if you use too much of it, it like puts a hole in the wax in the floor.
Wow. Oh my, we're gonna get something today, okay? I'm telling you right now. Flesh is killing us. Flesh is killing us by the hundreds. Bishops, apostles, prophets are dying from cancer. Why? Because our blood has too much acid. Flesh. Oh, I'm gonna help you all today. Trust me, this trip me out, okay? All right, come on.
We must make the same sacrifice we made to sick to get well. I came to give you life, and that more abundantly. John 10:10.
That tripped me out where he said, I came to give you life. And that more abundantly. I said, well, where's life? Life's in the blood. Life, oh, you got to hear me? Life is in the blood. Oh, y'all, I'm telling you. Oh, my Father.
When I was in nursing school for a little bit, the doctor said that they call the blood the river of life.
Oh, my. You see what I'm saying? So the thing that brings us life is full of acid. Can nothing live in acid? Oh my! Right. Don't. Okay, when it's over, please don't be mad at me. Okay, just say thank you. All right. No. Oh my. Okay, come on.
Where is life? Leviticus 17:11. For the life of a creature is in the blood, and I have given it to you on the altar to make atonement for yourselves. For it is the blood that makes atonement because of the life.
Wow. So life is in the blood. Life is in the blood. But most of us, death is in the blood. Life has gone. Oh, do you hear me? And the fish is dying inside of us. Cells. Oh, I'm going to help us today. Okay, come on.
Alkaline spirit. Alkaline describes a group of certain foods that can affect the acidity and pH of bodily fluids, including the urine or blood, and can therefore be used to treat or prevent diseases.
And see, if the blood, this is deep. If the blood is alkaline, pH is right, can no disease dwell in it? You can't catch a cold, allergy, nothing can come in if the pH remains the same. That's powerful, y'all. Whew. Okay.
Acidic flesh, being or containing an acid of a solution having an excess of hydrogen atoms having a pH of less than 7. Acidic bodies are unhealthy bodies.
Say it again.
Acidic bodies are unhealthy bodies.
Oh my.
When the body is overly acidic, it creates an unwanted environment where illness, bacteria, and yeast thrive.
So understand what's happening. When the body is what? Acidic, diseases are birth. It can't bring life, it brings death. You know, all of a sudden you got a certain allergy you never had before, all that kind of stuff. What's going on? It's the blood. The pH is off. If you change your pH, you will not be on no drugs again. Oh, y'all go, oh, wow. Yeah, I know. Okay, come on.
It also takes minerals from vital organs and bones to neutralize the acid and remove it from the body.
So what's happening is the body is trying to survive through all this acid. Therefore, it pulls from the heart. It pulls from the kidneys. It's trying to live. And what's happening is the organs are being overworked. And what happens is the result of it is what? Death. It can't keep up with the acid. Oh, Lord, right here. Flesh. Okay? All right, come on.
Because of this, the body's mineral reserves, such as calcium, sodium, potassium, and magnesium, can run dangerously low, causing damage that can go undetected for years until it reaches unhealthy levels and leads to acidosis.
Oh, my. When you have high blood, what do they give you? I know, but what is it? It's magnesium. It's potassium, which is what the acid is taken out of you. Oh. Okay.
We must walk in the Spirit so that we won't fulfill the lust of our flesh.
So that means we must walk in the what? The alkaline. So we went for the what? The acids of our flesh. Okay, you have to walk in this thing in order to live, to have life. I came to give you life, he said, and that more abundantly. Okay? All right.
Romans 8:5. For those who identify with their old nature set their minds on the things of the old nature, but those who identify with the Spirit set their minds on the things of the Spirit.
Aculine. Spirit. Okay? All right?
Galatians 5:16 through 18. For what I am saying is this: run your lives by the Spirit, then you will not
Run your lives by the what?
Spirit.
Aculine. Run your lives by Aculine. This is so heavy, y'all. If you get this, you will be changed forever. Live by this. Okay?
Then you will not do what your old nature wants. For the old nature wants what is contrary to the aculine, and the aculine wants what is contrary to the old nature.
Wow.
These oppose each other so that they find themselves unable to carry out your good intentions.
They oppose each other. How about that in you? Oh, my. Come on.
But if you are led by the alkaline, then you are not in subjection to the system that results from perverting of the Torah into legalism.
Come on. This is going to bless you. I'm telling you, it hit me hard. It hit me hard. I told Joy about it. Joy said, oh, Lord, we're in trouble now. It hit me hard, okay? Okay.
Remember the tree of the knowledge of
This
good and
is
evil
so good right here.
that Adam and Eve were told not to eat from. The Most High revealed to me that it is because the tree was acidic.
Don't eat from that tree, Adam and Eve. The moment you do, you shall die. Come on, y'all. That tree was jacked up, had the wrong fruit on it. This is so heavy, I'm telling you. Okay.
I looked up figs, and they are acidic.
Figs are what? Acidic. And the tree of knowledge was a fig tree. Okay? So he said, if you eat of that tree, you shall die. Stop eating acid. Don't even touch that acid. Look at this. Okay? Come on. Watch this.
The tree of life that they were told to eat from was alkaline.
Don't make me scream in here. Come on.
Unclean foods are acidic.
Unclean foods are what?
Acidic.
Wow. And clean foods are alkaline. Come on.
This would explain the longevity of our forefathers of old, Moses, Abraham, Adam.
Come on. They need to be 190 and 990. Come on. Okay. Alkaline. Okay.
The body produces enough natural acid to maintain itself. But when we add unnatural man-made acid, it causes the blood to be unbalanced and it starts to turn on itself.
Now, you know why? Because the acid that we have inside of us is natural. The acid that we eat is unnatural. Therefore, the two can survive in the same fish tank. Oh, my. Okay? Psalms 139:14.
I thank you because I am awesomely made, wonderfully. Your works are wonders. I know this very well.
Listen to this. I looked up the thing. It said if you drink one can of Coke, it takes 32 glasses of alkaline water to take care of that one can of Coke. That's how jacked up it's making us. Sometimes we eat a Sprite, a Coke, a root beer, orange. Carbonation going into our system is killing us. Daughter.
Now I understand why Pepsi swells my feet up. When I drink a Pepsi, I can't walk for 3 or 4 days, and I have to drink a lot of water to clean my system.
You see that?
Now I understand that.
Exactly. There you go. There you go. And see, what we don't understand is this. We said, well, it's in the stores, it's good. No, honey. They're trying to bring down the population by any means necessary. I'm like, a setup.
That is crazy when you think about sodas. I was watching something maybe on YouTube, and somebody had a rusty bumper, and they took Coca-Cola and poured Coca-Cola on this rusty bumper and took out the rust out of a car. And we drink Cokes all the time, but if you think it's taking rust and it's like a cleaner, and we're drinking cleaner,
Yes.
You wouldn't put a soda on a house plant,
It's true.
but we put it in our bodies.
And you wouldn't put in a fish tank. All right? Oh, y'all, I'm telling you. Okay.
Water in the Bible was alkaline water.
How about that? Oh, my. Okay.
In many episodes, water starred as a miraculous substance in people's lives. Take Naaman, for instance, who suffered from severe leprosy in his skin. He petitioned the prophet Elisha, who advised him to go wash 7 times in the river Jordan. Naaman was miraculously healed from his leprosy when he did that. Another fascinating scene is the man who was born blind. Yeshua made paste of mud from dirt and his own spittle. After applying it to the blind man's eyes, he commanded him to go wash in the pool of Siloam. Miraculously, the man's blind eyes were cured, seeing for the first time in his life. The set-apart Holy Scriptures are trying to tell us something about the natural benefits of alkaline water. Remember, I taught you a while back that water carries information, and our cells receive that information. Ancient drinking waters were much purer than the waters we drink today. One can only imagine how the water they drank, going back all the way to the Garden of Eden, was saturated with life.
With life in it. Life was in it. You hear that? So we need to go back to drinking alkaline water because it has in it life.
Y'all remember I had to go into the hospital because I didn't drink water? Since I started drinking my water, one day, a couple of times I was in here in service, I couldn't hear nothing. I couldn't hear nothing. I would have pains in my legs. Since I started drinking the water, I'm able to hear, especially if I don't drink enough, I begin to not hear. So I start putting more back into my system because it's hard for me to drink this water. But I could hear. I don't have no pains. I'm 69 years old. I don't have high blood pressure. I don't have sugar. I don't have heart problem. Right. Only thing I got is laziness because I won't exercise. But other than that, I'm pure. If I go to the hospital, first thing they ask, I got one kidney removed. First thing they ask, this doctor asked me 5 times I was in the hospital.
Drink water.
Do you have high blood pressure? Or you taking high blood pressure? I finally asked, is my blood pressure up? She said no. Then she said, I told her I had one kidney. Are you on renal? I said no. She asked me 3 times because I began to realize how important water is to our system. The Lord tried to tell me. I saw it on Facebook. I said, oh, I need water. But you think stupid of me would drink some water? I was dizzy. I couldn't even walk I had to hold on to something because every time I lift my head up, I was like dizzy. Water is important. I didn't realize that it really affects the blood like it does until right this moment.
Yeah. And most of the time, the thing that's good for us is the thing that we hate, usually. I don't want no water. We say all the time, it don't have no taste to it. Oh, Lord, help us right here. Okay.
We know now that healthy water needs certain minerals in it to be really good for you, like magnesium and calcium, which are very important in fighting osteoporosis or other joint and bone infirmities. Alkalinity is also a very important natural property of alkaline water. Alkalinity is the pH level of the water. The higher the pH is the more water helps hydrate the body on a cellular level. When Yahweh created these 2 divine humans, Adam and Eve, he placed within their genetic coding survival instincts and self-healing abilities. And this survival instinct and self-healing ability has passed in the genes from generation to generation, ultimately to you and me. Our body's greatest responsibility is survival. That is, keeping us alive and keeping us well. However, in order for our bodies to have the ability to keep us alive and well, it needs our help and cooperation. Few people realize that if the pH, the acid-alkaline balance, of the blood drops below 7.0 and into the acid range, the body's first catatonic. The body first becomes catatonic. The state of neurogenic motor immobility and behavioral abnormality manifests by stupor. Then comatose, a state of deep unconsciousness for a prolonged or indefinite period, especially as a result of severe injury or illness. And then the person dies.
How about that?
Interestingly, if the body's pH rises above 7.45, it can lead to excessive alkaliness and even death if not quickly corrected. Maintaining proper blood pH is essential for keeping us alive and well on planet Earth. Some body fluids must be acid for proper digestion, such as, i.e., stomach acids. Thus, it is important that all body fluids maintain proper pH. This isn't difficult if we eat what Yahweh intends us to eat. Everything we place into our mouth is in the form of food or drink or drug, has either an acidifying or alkalinizing effect on the body's pH.
How about that?
Acidifying foods and drugs. All flesh foods are highly acidic. Beef, pork, chicken, and fish, including salmon. All dairy foods are highly acidic. with cheese being the most acidic.
How about that? And black folk love macaroni and cheese. We love chicken. We love beef honey. Beef what? But it's not the fact that we can't eat it. We eat too much of it. All right? We eat too much of it. We call it soul food. Yep, it's so good. It's so good. Go to heaven. Soul food, you're right. Because it takes you out of here. Soul food. Okay? All right.
Refined sugar is highly acidic. Beer has a pH of 3.9, 4.2 pH, and coffee a pH of 4.7, both extremely acidic. Chocolate has a pH of 3.7, one of the most acidic things one can consume.
Wow. And that's something? Chocolate. Nestle makes the very best chocolate. Oh, okay.
Soft drinks have a pH ranging from 2.3 to 3.5, so acidic it eats away tooth enamel. Almost all drugs are acidic. Most grains are acidic, especially wheat and wheat flour products.
So they said we shouldn't be eating anything that is white. Black people shouldn't eat anything that's white. That means that means bread, rice, pasta. All them things are what? Say it. Acidic. Yes. Sugar, flour. Come on, Donna. All right? And if we eat this way, we will lose weight instantly without even trying to lose it. The body restores itself. It takes off what needs to be off if we eat right.
I had met this sister probably about a year ago. Her mother was 75. Her mother had heart condition, she had diabetes, she had high blood pressure. So what she did to heal her mother, she changed her way of eating. Her mother juice. She had her mother juicing like about 6 months, and her mother was on 10 different medications. She went down to one medication, and the doctors were stumped because of her age, but all she did was fruits and vegetables. She probably had a little bit of fish or something like that, but the main thing was juicing. And the doctors was like, well, can we, she was still trying to give her poison with medicine, and she said, no, I'm fine. And the body can heal itself if we just treat it right.
It's truth. It's truth. Oh, my. But see, we didn't eat wrong until we came here. Bottom line, okay? We was over there, we ate the weeds in the shack. We just ate everything around the house. Come on. But now we got here, we learned how to eat what the other people eat.
And I noticed, too, one of the things that a lot of people don't substance drugs, especially alcohol, which they should have illegal, people with liver, if they actually start drinking, the liver itself will heal itself.
Exactly. Exactly. The body is made to heal itself. But you can't keep pouring the acid, in it over and over and over. After a while, the body going to say, I'm done. Okay? All right.
Alkalinizing foods. Almost all plant-sourced foods leave an alkaline ash and thus have an alkalinizing effect on the body. Barley grass is one of the most alkalinized foods. Other alkalinized foods, which include avocados, beets, carrots, all greens, almonds, and sunflower seeds, and even flax oil. A few plant foods leave an acid ash. Blueberries, cranberries, plums, prunes, most nuts, seeds, and legumes.
Acid.
Mother's
This
colostrum
is deep right here.
and breast milk have a pH of 7.4, which is alkaline, the same pH as the blood flowing through the human body. Cow milk has a pH below 7.0, thus making it an acid food.
Now, this is deep. You know, a rat drinks rat's milk, right? A dog drinks dog's milk when it's born, you know. But the human's drinking a cow milk. It don't make sense. Think about it. I see this thing on YouTube that made me so sick. How they purposely they make a cow pregnant every time it gives a child has a child. It gets to a sperm and goes inside the cow and make the cow pregnant again just to produce milk. Then when a child is born, they take the child from the cow, and the cow is like grieving the whole time. They do it over and over and over again. The cow never sees its what? Its baby, never. And it grieves because it keeps having a child, and in its mind, it knows I'm supposed to have a child here. But the purpose of it is to produce milk for us. Now, what do you think is in that the cow's milk? If she grieving every time. And there is milk that we can drink that's not from no animal. Okay? So there's soy milk, there's almond milk, coconut milk, there's all kind of milks. I'm just saying. And the purpose of milk is for a child who's born, not grown people. That's why when grown folks drink milk, it messes up the bones. How about that? Because we ain't supposed to have it. No, you're grown now. Off the teat. Okay, come on. Oh my.
Placing acid cow milk into the human baby or adult has a negative effect on the body's pH, and is just one more reason babies as well as adults should never consume cow milk or anything made from it, cheese, yogurt, etc. Since all substances placed into the mouth have a pH value, it is easy to see how foods and drinks either acidify or alkalinize the body, and thus have an effect upon our health, blood life, and longevity. To prevent the blood from becoming even slightly acidic, which would cause death, the body will use the following means to get rid of or neutralize the excess acid.
This is so deep right here.
The body will store excess acid in the muscles, one of the primary causes of fibromyalgia.
How about that disease? Okay.
Acid helps facilitate the creation of plaque and cholesterol in arterial walls, creates a deposed fat cell
Causing weight gain. Acid. You got to hear this stuff, all right?
cause blood to clot,
Blood clots. Acid. Help us. I'm telling you, we got to change it over. Okay.
Store extra water to help neutralize the acid edema.
Swollen legs, swollen arms, swollen. Just swollen knees, swollen everything. Okay? Acid does this.
Induce hot flashes, sweating.
Kim, how about that, Kim? Hot flashes. I'm telling you, it changes everything when you eat right. Okay.
And rashes in an effort to expel the acid.
Wow.
Causes colds and other immune responses to get rid of the excess acid. Draw alkaline minerals from calcium from tissues, bones, and teeth in an effort to neutralize the acidity causing osteoporosis. When the body is unable to get rid of sufficient acid, decay begins to literally decompose the body as it begins the process of returning the body back to the dust from which it came. So we were created to eat to live and not live to eat. Everything that was created by man is acidic and causes inflammation to the body. Yeast, everything white is acidic. Why am I saying that we have to...
Am I saying?
Am I saying that we have to totally cut out those things out of our diet? That would be the greatest thing to do. But at least check your pH regularly to make sure that you are within the correct number and lessen your intake of acidic foods.
I'm saying that.
Many people are already consuming enough acid-forming foods, such as dairy, grains, meats, and sugar. Since the body is constantly generating acidic waste products from the metabolism, those waste products need to be neutralized or excrete in some way. In order to neutralize the constant acid generation, we need to supply the body with more alkaline foods. Signs of acidic bodies: health problems caused by acidosis, poor pH balance, inflamed or sensitive gums, cavities, immune deficiency, sciatica, lumbago, stiff neck, respiratory problems, shortness of breath, coughing, yeast fungal overgrowth, low energy and chronic fatigue, cardiovascular damage, including the constriction of blood vessels and reduction in oxygen, heart problems, arrhythmias, increased heart rate, weight gain, obesity and diabetes, bladder and kidney infections, accelerated free radical damage, premature aging, unprotected immune system, colds, infections, viruses, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, osteoporosis, weak brittle bones, hip fractures, bone spurs, headaches, confusion, sleeplessness, joint pain, aching muscles, and lactic acid buildup, allergies, and acne.
All come from blood being full of acid. No, we when they get healed, we got to change that. I mean? Oh my, I got right quiet. Okay.
You can't tell if food is acidic or alkaline by taste alone. For example, many people think of lemons as acidic, and while they are classified as an acidic fruit, lemons are actually an alkaline-forming food. Even grapefruits, tomatoes, oranges. During the process of digestion, the acids are oxidized into carbon dioxide and water. Therefore, they do not create an acid condition in the system. Calcium, iron, magnesium, potassium, and sodium are the main alkalinizing minerals. Foods that are high in these minerals are considered alkaline-forming foods. Most foods have both acid and alkaline minerals in them, so these with greater concentrations on acidic minerals are considered acidic and vice versa. The body has limits. The body has limits for how much it can compensate for acid imbalance.
How about that? The body has limits. I don't care how much you pray, and and you fast for people to be healed. The body has limits. Some things we got to do in the physical. You know, we're praying for God to heal people, but if we don't change how we eat, stop praying. Stop praying. Okay? All right.
Therefore, food intake plays a critical role in maintaining the acid-alkaline balance. Many diseases and general malaise, what's that? Are results of the body's attempt to rebalance the internal environment. Generally speaking, if the diet includes too many acid-forming foods, such as high amounts of meats, grains, dairies, and sugars, the body becomes more acidic. If you eat too many alkaline-producing foods, such as greens, fruits, and sea vegetables, the body can become too alkaline. Balance is key. How to improve your alkalinity. Check your pH regularly. Drink plenty of water, alkaline water when possible. Remove acidic foods. Replace a traditional lunch with a large green salad. Use lettuce leaves and collard greens as wraps.
How about that? As wraps.
Try not to consume processed foods. Eliminate soda, sugars, and coffee, and replace them with herbal tea, herbal coffee, and green drinks. Replace dairy milks with coconut or almond milk or hemp milk. Add green juices or smoothies to your diet. Stop losing the battle and start winning the war.
You know, somebody said, how do I check my pH regularly? You can get these online for like $12, if that much, but I'm making sure everybody gets one today, a strip, so you can see where it's at. Okay? But you can order these, and it lets you know right where it's at. They call it pH. I'm sorry. Yes. Also, I printed out a list. On one side has acid. One side has the acid foods. Other side has the alkaline foods. So you can't say, well, I didn't know, I didn't find nothing about it. I got it right here for you. Okay? All right? Any questions? Lex. I'm sorry? Well, lamb is meat. So don't eat a lot of it. Any kind of meat will bring acid. So don't eat a whole lot of meat. Yeah. And all you do is you put you put on your tongue. No, the other part doesn't occur. No, put it on your tongue. Yes. And just hold it there for about 2 minutes. Yeah. Okay. And so, any questions? Read it. And well, it was, I say it was in it. Yeah, so, okay. Or no, that come up and yep. All right. Is that it? Yeah, you can do it now. Hmm. All right. We thank all those who are looking at us and haven't you stayed away long enough. Come and see us. Remember, change your diet, change your life. Live long. Live long. All right? Shabbat shalom. Give